Welcome, and good morning, folks. Today, an extremely interesting day in the market, coming right up, and we'll get into that quick. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hayu Market Analysis, we're on this. And first thing we wanted to take a look at is the long continuing trend on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Bitcoin has sped up in its dominance loss in the last month, seeing a slide that we haven't seen so quickly in a long time. And this is extremely interesting news for altcoins, and we'll talk a little bit about what it might mean for altcoins. I mean, obviously Bitcoin dominance going down means the market share of altcoins is going up. That is awesome, and we like that a lot. So let's take a look over here at Ankr. Now, Ankr is, TradingView going for the free ads. Ankr is a new to Coinbase asset, and if you follow the channel, you know that we love when stuff gets listed on new exchanges, especially cheap coins. And frankly, at 16 cents, probably still pretty dang cheap. Obviously, you know, folks are happy campers who got Ankr before it went on to Coinbase, and I think it's been on Binance for quite a while. You know, this is a coin that's done just massive bursts since the middle of 2020, and you know, it looks like it has the potential for a big near-term spike. You know, this is kind of what we're looking at, obviously assuming that Bitcoin stays stable, which we're all depending on. I'll even just throw it on here. Let's go BTC USD, because it's been kind of a wild ride recently. Yeah, there we go. Huh. It's funny how you have to get this, and you have to move this around in order to see its, because this is the difference between like technical analysis and fundamental analysis is, you know, here, I believe this is when it gets listed on Coinbase, or in this period, and it's just a massive explosion. And these two aren't going to correlate because there's no fundamental analysis reason that Bitcoin would do this in this period of time. It's not 2011. But so when we get these two on actual pretty close look, we see that Ankr and Bitcoin actually running pretty similar, which is kind of interesting. Let's look at like XLM. No, not XLM. Let's take a look at XLM on this chart. Yeah, so XLM somewhere in between these two. This is quite interesting. We are all rising and falling together. Let's take a look at what we were thinking here. So we're looking at the daily chart. We have identified our target, which is sort of the bullish pop continuum that we want to see. Obviously assuming that Bitcoin probably assumes a situation where Bitcoin dominance continues to recede, and oh, I can update my computer. Thank you. Oh, and another ad. Good job. TradingView. I just like, why? No. It's a tax write-off. Yeah, it's a tax write-off. Okay. So, 16 cents right now. This immediate resistance seems to be right around 20 cents, 19 cents. I don't think the coin has ever popped that value, so we are sitting near its all-time high, which makes it quite dangerous in that sense. But I think given how recent this has been listed on Coinbase, as long as we are in a bullish move, I'm probably buying the dips on this coin every time. And it's not to say like, oh, put like 10% of your assets into this coin. And also, it's not to say do anything, because, nice reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. None of this channel is financial advice. This is speculative entertainment, education about the crypto market. So, what we're looking at here is buying these dips in reasonable amounts that, don't really affect our bottom line, but would be great should Ankr do something ridiculous from where it is right now, which we do think that's possible. We tend to take the long view once a coin gets listed, especially once they get listed on like Coinbase, which is really a retail heavy exchange. Coinbase isn't a place where, how to put it? Coinbase is a place where things are projects are kind of along the way, if they're listed on Coinbase. And yes, of course, like this could go from 16 cents to 5 cents and, destroy the market, or destroy its market cap pretty easily. And I honestly expect that to happen if Bitcoin drops below 46,000. I mean, you see our recent dip here to about 12 cents when Bitcoin dropped. It's just, that's the thing, is that at 16 cents, I mean, Jesus, like, even if you're buying $20 of this stuff on each dip, let's do a little quick math on how many ads trading you can get. Let's do a quick math. So let's say we just go straight down, nothing but suck. We go all the way down to 6 cents, like my concerned situation. And then eventually it doesn't get delisted from Coinbase. Eventually we go back up here. So this is really the situation I'm playing. People are like, why don't you put buy and sells on it? It's like, it's just not how I invest in cryptocurrency. And that's alright. Alright, so let's say, make it easy. We'll do 20 bucks. So 20 bucks at 0.16. 125 Ankr. So we drop to 12 cents. Ooh, that time you get 167. And from there we drop to, what's that, about 9 cents? Ooh, start to get even more. Then we get 210. And finally, we drop to 6 cents. And I think, honestly, at this point, I would probably start putting in more money, but let's just keep it for simplicity's sake. At 6 cents, you buy almost 3 times what you did the first time. So, add those together. And this is really the power of averaging. Averaging. Add those together and you would have bought 835 Ankr for $80. And let's take a look at, let's just do, if you did $80 market buy right now, you would only have 500 Ankr. And I mean, folks are like, oh, the difference. I mean, the real difference is that, you don't make flat averaging. At the point where we hit 6 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, instead of throwing 20 bucks at it, throwing 40, 50, 60, like increasing as it averages down. I mean, that $80 buy, and this is the thing, is that $80 buy at the bottom here is 1,333 Ankr. That's almost it's more than 2.5 times the original amount at the market value. But the whole point is the difference in these values should the coin pop. Let's say we get the 32 cents or the 37 cents. Say we get the 37 cents. If you had bought at market value today for $80, you would have $185. Not bad. A little over 2 times your money. Grandpa's happy. If you average down more objectively, you would have $308, so quite a bit more. And let's say you just call the bottom entirely, and I'm not saying this is how it should go. Because really I should calculate this with like a 10-10-30 split or something, but or 10 what it'd be 10-10 10-10-30-30 or something, or even 10-10-20-40, because that's closer to how I would normally do this, at least by percentages. But that bottom, getting the absolute bottom there, it's about $493 on that $80. So the difference here between the 185 if you just bought $80 at market value right now versus averaging down over time, pretty nice. And that holds true for the long term. Let's say something wild happens and Ankr hits a freaking dollar. It hits a freaking dollar. This is the difference between 500 bucks, 835 bucks, and about 1350. So, the sizable amounts, and really, like, that's the whole thing for us. The thing we believe in more than anything else: ownership, equity, and averaging down. As long as market fundamentals look good, we are happy to be buying. And frankly, if things turn sour, we're looking for when to buy, not really when to panic. So, hey, a little bit longer than normal, especially about a newer currency that a lot of folks probably aren't thinking about. So hey, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Ankr? Where do you think it's headed? Some folks probably want to tell me to stop shilling these Coinbase currencies, and I get it. It's also the coins that actually get a lot of traffic on the channel, so it just kind of is what it is. But hey, if you're here, thanks for dropping by. Make sure to hit the like, make sure to drop the subscribe. Let me know in the comments what coins you think we should be looking at. And also, second time, video's not financial advice. I like to explain my trading and investing strategies. We do a lot of different trading. We're involved in, we do stocks, we do options, and cryptocurrency is really where we partake in the community. And that is fun for us, but again, we're just not a financial advisor. We're not trying to be a financial advisor. We're not trying to give you instructions as to how you should trade. It's really just a video about our trading methods and serving educational or whatsoever entertainment purposes. Appreciate you stopping by and hope you have a great day.